You are listening to HSAG Talks, where we help your business grow today, tomorrow.
Hi, this is Jinesh here, consultant in direct tax at HSAG. Our today's topic for discussion is e-invoice that is going to be implemented under GST in India. Firstly, I would like to give an introduction to what an e-invoice is to all our listeners who are not aware of it. Often people assume e-invoicing as online generation of invoices on the GST portal, which is not correct. E-invoicing refers to a system of submitting the already generated standard invoices on the GST portal to minimize the error and create greater transparency between the vendors and government. So move on to how e-invoicing works. E-invoicing is a process which requires electronic authentication of B2B invoices. This will be done by submitting the detailed documents in a standard format on the invoice registration portal, which is called IRP. IRP will go through the details submitted, validate your invoice, and generates an identification or reference number, which is called IRN. All invoice related information will be then transferred to the GST portal and e-way bill portal on real-time basis, thus which will eliminate the need for manual data entry while filing GST returns as well as generation of part A of the e-way bill. Now the question arises, why e-invoicing is necessary in India? According to the government, e-invoicing will be mandatory from 1st of April 2020 for the businesses having turnover of 100 crores or more. E-invoicing provides a push towards a digital economy and can be created for every prescribed document. It will result in positive impact and efficiency will lead to a minimization of data entry errors. There is less scope for the manipulation of invoice since invoice gets generated before carrying out a transaction. It will reduce the chances of fake GST invoice and only the genuine input tax credit can be claimed as all invoices needs to be generated through the GST portal. Since the input credit can be matched with output tax details, it becomes easier for GSTN to track fake tax credit claims. GST e-invoice generation system has been taken into consideration for the reduction in GST evasion by our Indian government and has already been adopted by many governments internationally. Now, how e-invoice will benefit the businesses? First, one-time reporting of B2B invoices while generation, which reduces reporting in multiple formats. Sale and purchase register can be generated from this data and GST returns can be kept ready for filing under the new return system. It means while generating the e-invoices, the data will auto-populate while filing GSTR 1. It resolves and plugs a major gap in data reconciliation to reduce mismatch errors. It enables real-time tracking of invoices prepared by the supplier and faster availability of input tax credit. It will also reduce input tax credit verification issues. E-invoice can be generated online and offline both and can be sent directly to the IRP for authentication. Last but not the least, it helps in curbing tax evasion and increasing tax collections for the government, which may ensure that government will not increase GST rates any further. Finally, we come down to the mandatory fields of e-invoicing. There are total 18 sections consisting of 133 fields, of which few of the mandatory fields are invoice type code, supplier's GSTIN, invoice number, invoice date, GSTIN of purchaser, state code, PIN code, place, supply type, unique identification number, which is very important and that has to be mentioned on the invoices. This unique identification number will be generated while the invoice is uploaded on the GST portal, GST rate, GST value and total invoice value. With this, we wind up our topic for the day. To know more about the e-invoicing, you can visit our website www.hsag.in and check our blog on e-invoice and its benefits.
Stay tuned for more talks with experts from HSAG.